Okay, interrupted again. That's gonna be the last time, I promise. Okay. No, I didn't want that. Gather the old cache there. No, I didn't mean to click that. Do that. And put more lead, iron lead there. Or iron, I should say. I should just let the brass cook first, and then we'll concentrate on the lead. Even still? Even when I have the, like, warm clothes on? I guess I'm gonna have to stand near the fire here. Alright, it's nighttime now. Take the tallow. How long is that gonna take? 9 minutes? There we go. Guess I really don't need to carry around feathers with me anymore. Oh. There we go. Keep the pistol. I'm just gonna keep the pistol with me at all times, just in case I need to rely on a backup weapon. Don't really need the bow anymore, because we're gonna use a crossbow from now on. Crossbow time. And where are the arrowheads? Okay, so what do we need to make iron crossbow bolts again? Alright, so we actually do have all of them. There we go. Iron arrowheads there. In the meantime, we could probably make even more iron arrowheads. How many do we need to make? 246. Craft. Alright, put the iron crossbow bolts there, and load the first one in. Alright. So this is the crossbow. The main difference between the crossbow and the bow and arrow is that whereas with the bow and arrow you have to you can charge up the shot, or you can't. It's not just can. You have to charge up the shot in order to take a shot. The crossbow is just an instantaneous, just shoot, click and shoot. So if I left click, it'll just shoot automatically. It doesn't have like a wind up time or anything. So it's kind of like the inverse of a bow and arrow. The only problem is though, is that when you zoom in, this is what it looks like. Like, you don't even know where to aim it at. Like, what the hell is this? So you kind of have to just memorize like where your crosshair is, and then just right click and kind of remember where you're shooting at, or where the crossbow is relative to your sights. If this thing even has sights, probably doesn't. So most of the time, you'll see me just hipfire it anyway, because the hipfire is more accurate, just because it has crosshairs. But sometimes you'll actually see me aiming down sights. It's very rare, but... Well, not very rare. I do it sometimes. But most of the time, you'll just see me fire from the hip. It's just giving you guys a heads up. Let's see. We can put another torch down here, right? Kind of dark. Yeah, put it right there. Voila. Make everything a little bit brighter. Weaponsmithing is now level 26. Why, thank you, game. Okay, so now that it's nighttime, we've gotta kill time somehow. So, let's see. We can do a couple things here. First of which we can start combining all these fucking things. So, let's go ahead and take all the magnum parts, go to our workbench, and start combining them. Combine, 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 combine. So this is a very easy way to upgrade your parts for your guns. And a very easy way to just get rid of space if you don't want to scrap all the items. Then again, you can scrap the items, and they'll give you iron back, but... You know, sometimes you don't want to do that. Okay. Do that. Do that. Do that. Actually, we only have one hunting barrel. Alright. Oh, didn't want to do that. So, stock, barrel, rifle parts. Last thing we need is... What was it again? Receiver. I think it's hunting receiver. So, yeah. Excuse me. Now take all the shotgun parts and combine those. We're going to leave the 2 shotgun receivers alone instead of combining them because in this game there are 2 types of shotguns, the sawn-off and the regular shotgun. And if you want to make both, you have to have 2 separate receivers. But things like the long barrels, the long barrel goes for the regular shotgun and the short barrel goes for the sawn-off. You can kind of guess that yourself. I mean, unless you have no idea how guns work. So, if that's the case, then that's fine. Not a lot of people play video games knowing what the hell everything does. It's not your fault. AK parts. Okay, so we combined everything so far. We've also combined the stuff for the SMGs. We can't do the pistols right now because we haven't gotten the pistol handbook. And tomorrow tomorrow in game we're planning on going over to the bookstore to get to try to find more blueprints, like the pistol and whatever else we're missing. Shotgun. I think we already got the AK-47. We got the sniper rifle today, so that's good. Problem is we don't have sniper rifle parts. So yeah. Okay, so let me take a look at my skills now. Toolsmithing. How do I increase toolsmithing? Is it just by... I wonder if I can just spam stone axes to get this up. Maybe. Who knows? Construction tools, wrench. Ah, using a wrench actually gets this up. Interesting. Hammer. Again, the problem with construction tools, or getting experience in construction tools, is that like 3 of these three of these tools out of 4 are only obtainable if you either find them as loot spawns or if you happen to find the blueprints for them really early off the bat. Really, only the stone axe you can get just right off the rip. Or just by yourself in general. Like, you can craft the stone axe, but it's one of your first starting basic tools. Everything else, you just kind of have to depend on your own luck in order to get, which is what I don't agree with, because if you don't find these 3, then there's no real way you can progress, level up construction tools easily and quickly. See the problem here? So that's why I don't really agree with that, or agree with how that is, but... Oh well, I'm not a dev. I just played the game. Yeah, I'm really regretting not having a wrench, or using the wrench to get more stuff first. Because I could have gotten another workbench, I could have gotten the chemistry station from the hospital. There's just a lot of things that you can get with the wrench. And now that I just wasted it, feeling real stupid right now. Actually, is the workbench done with all the spikes? Just 2 more minutes and it'll be done. Okay, anything else that we need to do? We're saving up our eggs for blueberry pies. We need potatoes for the meat, for the meat stuff. And corn, I guess, but... Jars of honey? I guess we can just eat these. We don't really need them. Oh, gotta stay near the fire here. Spam all the honey. Okay. Other than that, you start going ahead and eating whatever we can from here now. And grab some water while we're at it. Let's see, lamb rations, eat that. We're already at 90%. Large beef ration, should get us to 100. And drink. Scrap that for more iron. Also going to have to need more fuel in there. We'll save our coal for now, and since we have a lot of wood, just use this instead. Oh, what else do we need to make? Ah, we can actually make steel arrowheads, but we just don't have calipers. Calipers is what we need. Rip. I didn't even notice that. I thought you needed level 2 level 2? What the fuck did I just say? Level 2 steelsmithing, but apparently not. All I needed was level 1. But we don't have calipers, so rip me. Anvil required, but okay, I'm buying an ammo perk. I see. After shock and shell perk. Okay. So yeah, we do need to find calipers. We may also, after we hit the bookstore, we may venture north into the snow biome to hit up the lumber mill, so we can try to find calipers and more wrenches and tools and whatnot. Because I think the lumber mills have a increased chance of spawning tools like calipers, wrenches, claw hammers, that kind of stuff. Plus, the lumberjack zombies can sometimes drop them if you kill them too. So there's that too. Other than that, I guess we can just craft steel stuff like steel pickaxes and whatnot. May as well, right? Let's see. Though we do need to use a workbench for this. Okay, that one's done. Steel shovel, steel pickaxe, and steel fire axe. Since this is already on, we'll just make one more of this. And we can make another steel. What should we make? I actually don't know. Which means if we're gonna make a steel shovel, we don't need an iron shovel anymore. That's for sure. So we can just scrap that for more iron. Sledgehammer. Stone axes. We already have 2 of them. Sure, why not? Let's see. Steel fire axe or steel pickaxe? Let's do steel fire axe. Because we already have a steel pickaxe. We're just making another one. So. Empty bucket. Are we Minecraft all of a sudden? Turn zombies into good zombies. The only kinds of zombies are good ones, huh? Or dead ones, I should say. Oh, nice. We can actually just make claw hammers. I forgot you don't even need a claw hammer blueprint to make claw hammers now. I forgot. Ew. So yeah, we don't need stone axes anymore. So fuck those. Ew. That means we can just put up our 4 charters over there. We have a lot of lead now. We do need more glass, because we will need glass eventually. Start putting the small stones in there. We have a lot of stone, we have a lot of clay. But, I mean, it doesn't hurt to have more, I guess, because we'll need everything eventually. The brass we'll need for casings, bullet casings. But, I mean, can't really help that. Brass is pretty hard to come by, because really, I think the only reliable way you can get brass is to just loot them off like loot brass items that spawn in, and just scrapping those. Or you can just throw in like those brass items wholesale, and they'll just convert them straight into brass by themselves. But I like to scrap them anyway because, you know, that means that all the brass that you scrap from brass items all get centralized into one item slot, and you can hold it to 5,000 of them. So it's basically you only have to use like one slot for all the brass you put in there, which is nice. Okay, almost claw hammer's almost done. Let's see what kind of quality it has once it's done. In the meantime, we'll take a look at our skills here. Just wondering if there's anything else that we might need. I guess we could get a level in Fast Eddie. Sure, why not? We can actually get it. Oh, just because scavenging level 25. We don't need it now. We could invest in 3 levels of Treasure Hunter, but that's only when we actually do have a lot of treasure to hunt for. So we'll save that for later. Pistols, we just killed a few with pistols, so it's getting up there, but not now. 9mm crafting. Blah blah blah. I guess we'll buy 9mm crafting for now, because that way we can start making bullet tips and bullet casings. Except we can't make bullet cases right now because we don't have calipers, motherfucker. And why can't we make buckshot? Oh, it's because we need to learn shotgun shell making, which we can't right now because we are not high enough gun level. Yeah, gunsmithing level 25, and we are only at 10. Literally, all these are just from us reading blueprints. That's it. Alright, so our claw hammer is level 104. Not level, but you know what I mean. Well, since we don't want to waste time, let's go around and start repairing whatever we can. I really wish we had a mining helmet. In fact, we can just come down here and, because I don't want you guys to, like, get blind, like, I don't know. You guys can't really see this at all. Like, this is why I really want a miner's helmet. In fact, I'm really tempted just to go to crafting or to creative and just spawning in a mining helmet. Because you guys can't see anything if I go down there. But for the sake of playing with integrity, whatever the fuck that means, we'll just guide ourselves by torchlight. Okay. It's gonna be a pain having to switch back and forth from these. May as well just put torches right next to the spikes so that I can just see my way around. Why didn't I think of that before? Huh, so that's interesting. Apparently, apparently you can just repair these log traps and the spikes with just one hit. Before, you had to like hit them multiple times for however many times they were damaged. I guess not. Not anymore, huh? Oh. Where the hell did I put that? It just disappeared. Wonderful. Pick this one up. Make sure all of these are at full health. Because some of them are slightly damaged. Okay. One there. There we go. Yeah, it just repairs them all to full health. I guess that's convenient, but that means that I can't gain multiple levels in claw making or in construction tools. Oh, it's because that one I can't repair that because that one's iron reinforced. I only have wood on me right now. Eventually, though, I do want to make this layer, these defensive trap layers around the base, like at least 2 layers deep. But we'll do it. We'll worry about that later. Okay, don't need to worry about any of these here. We'll start putting torches out here as well. You can't really see around here. Okay. Oh. What the hell? Jeez, these things seriously take that much wood now? Holy crap. Well, that means I don't even have any more wood. Rip. Alright, so we're gonna have to start chopping down trees in the dark, huh? You scared of the dark? And again, once more, the torch has disappeared for whatever reason. Alright. Whoops. Okay. Take the pinecone seeds and plant some more. Please plant. There we go. Dump those. May as well put this somewhere outside. Why not? Why not there? Ah, right. I still need to repair those barricades. We'll just leave it open. It takes 48 wood? Jesus. Okay. Look how much durability that just shaved off my claw hammer already. Holy shit. Ow, that hurt. Actually, now that I've damaged it. Ah, crap. These are all iron reinforced. I can't repair them.